Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. I don't know why I just felt like saying congratulations. I don't know why, but I don't know. Congratulations for whatever you might be celebrating today. Birthday, friend's birthday, family member's birthday, pet's birthday. Just another day to be alive, another day to be blessed. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with our angel numbers this morning. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope you are doing well. I took a couple of days off. I posted for the first time yesterday since Sunday. I took some time off. And, well, I say time off. There's no time off as far as the journey is concerned. So it's not that. But just time just away from the channel and just regrouping, changing some things. As I mentioned, I'm going through my Reiki Master Healing course currently. So I have just a little bit left on that. I am 90-something% through it now. And so it's good. It's a lot of historical data to learn as far as Reiki symbols and things are concerned. And so looking forward to offering those healing classes and other things again as I move forward. So hope you're doing well. Hope you're improving yourself in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And so let's get going. Let's take a look. So let's do right page. Let's do upper right. It says, move it. Take the initiative today. The thing in your life that's at a standstill needs you to take action. The relationship that isn't going anywhere, the job where you feel stuck, or the home you need to move out of is calling to you. Think about what you wish was different and take action towards a change today. Right? And that's a 17. I think we've had this number before. And recently, actually. So, right, of course. For me, again, I like sharing personal examples. For me, some things that are needed, that I desire to change. Okay, immediate, like in the immediate future, let's say. So where I live currently, upgrade that, upgrade a new vehicle, a new to me vehicle. I'm not one who needs a new vehicle. It just needs to be new to me is fine. Just financially getting reestablished, and that now that I'm fully stepped into the reason why I was birthed here, so doing all of that, continuing to add on to things. So when I get done with the Reiki healing, with the mastery class, then I'll be on to something else. Also, we'll be picking up another book, another one of the lost books here soon. I don't know which one. Perhaps the Book of Nicodemus, but that's not for sure yet. That's just one I'm considering. All right, so let's do left page, and let's do upper right. Reevaluate. Okay, so we have move it and then reevaluate. Those go together. All right, you have to reevaluate in order to move. You have to figure out what needs to be moved, what needs to move, what needs to stay. Right. So 502, which is a 7. So that's a 17 and a 7. Important numbers for me, maybe for you too. Reevaluate. Take a step back and think. The plan of action you undertook for a problem at hand needs to be reconsidered. Your angels are asking you to take a step back and reevaluate so as to make some different choices. Take some time today, to reflect on the bigger picture and what you could do differently. Okay? And so one of the words that you always hear me talk about is evaluation, self-evaluation, and that. The house I was a part of for 20 years, Steve Parker over at the Rock of Central Florida in Sanford, Florida, he one time talked about a 30-day evaluation. I don't know if he still does those things, but I have kind of adopted that. Mine is, you can do them as often as you want to. So I think mine are a bit more frequent. Mine is probably on the every couple of days or every day type of thing. I'm constantly like not on my case, but I'm constantly, I don't know, I expect a certain standard from me. So, right? So I hold myself to that standard, or at least I try to. So let's get going and get angel number, the third angel number. Oh, today is 322. Let's look up that number as a bonus. 322. Let's see what 322 says. In fact, we'll save the bonus number for last. Let's take a look at the next angel number. Let's do right page, lower left. Focus. It's all about the sevens today. $17. Think bigger. Your angels encourage you to speak your wants and dreams aloud to the universe. Get creative with what you want and see it happening in great detail. Visualize an experience in which you receive something you always wanted. Feel thankful for it as if it has already happened. Okay? I also like 16. Again, as I've talked about, okay, this week it seems to be about making room for what's next, getting the old stuff out of the way, taking out the trash, right? All the angel numbers seem to point to that. So even with me, okay, I have done this. And there was actually a key point I wanted to mention in that, a key word. So with the visualizing, so I do that all the time. Again, with the property that I want, I have the name of the realtor that is the listing agent. So I have those conversations out loud with him as if we've already had the conversations. I thank him. I tell him how I'm going to be paying for the property. I share with him kind of my thoughts about the property. I have a conversation with him about the type of property I'm looking for in case there's another property he may be aware of. Like, I have all these conversations. Also, not just material things. Okay? So I also do this with myself. Okay? And encouraging myself about how I am stronger, bigger, better than the enemy, right? Most High made me, and so guess what? There's not anything they can do with me. Nothing, right? They can try, but they will continuously fail, okay? The only one who can take me off this track is me, okay? The only one who can knock you off your track is you. No matter what someone does, you are the one who chooses to move off of that track. That is yours, okay? Right? So don't be fooled. 933 on the timer. No one can make you do something, okay? I made a choice to date the women that I dated. I made a choice to live in the places that I lived in. I made a choice to enlist into the military. I made a choice to re-enlist twice. I made a choice. I made choices for those things. Okay? All right. Regardless of whatever the outcome was, I made a choice. At some point in time, I said yes. Okay? At some point in time, you said yes to whatever else, whatever it is now that you're wanting to get out of. Again, it could be a person. And if it's a person and the way that they treat you, then perhaps they've changed. Perhaps you've changed. Perhaps they're now just showing their true colors. And they were in a mask before. Hear that? It was like a truck. It was like, doo, 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 doo. Let's go ahead and look up through 22. And we'll be off to getting our day going. Again, I hope you're doing well today. We are up to 53 subscribers, 54. I took a couple days off and we got a couple subscribers. So welcome, new subscribers. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. And yeah, I hope you're here for good and not evil. And yeah, so let's take a look at 322. Seek assistance. You are in need of aid. Your angels see that you've been trying to do it all on your own. I know we've had this before. They want to give you support in the form of helping hands around you. Ask a friend or a loved one for their help. Gratefully receive it and feel the unconditional love of the divine channel through them. Okay? So I'm not needing any assistance necessarily. And when I say necessarily, I mean the only assistance I need is for, as usual, the feds to get off their ass, them to do their job, right? And arrest all the individuals who've been doing spell work against all of the collective, not just me, but all of us, and taking our inheritances and trying to unalive us and all that, right? Whatever that happens to be. So I don't need assistance. I just need those who are in position to do their job, properly. That's really all I need, right? So, and that includes my ancestors. My ancestors, if they do their job, I know Most High is going to do his job. If I do my job, right, and then the legal entities, whether it's from police officers to judges, if all of those attorneys, all of those individuals do their job intuitively, then we really have very little issues, very few, and we really do. Okay, so that's the only assistance I need is for those individuals to wake up and for them to do their job to return to me what was stolen. Okay, thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. You've been tuned in to The Encourager, and as always, be encouraged.